We're hearing that compliance is at 86% now with the OPEC production cut. Is that about right to you?
We actually estimated it slightly lower just for those 11 countries that are part of the OPEC and non-OPEC deal. So this is the 11 OPEC countries, and part of that lower estimate stems from the fact that Iraq is basically overproducing, and they are claiming that their compliance level needs to be linked to the change in their export volumes. So they're essentially saying, well, since domestic demand has increased, their exports are lower, their supply to the market is lower, and that excludes them, or basically means that they're actually complying. But the problem is that this original agreement back from November 2016 is an agreement of reducing production, not exports.
What needs to come out of this particular meeting if there is an announcement saying that, countries have pledged to be better, to comply, more closely to the production cuts and not just the export cuts? Will that work? Will that help the oil market?
So I think what OPEC has been successful at doing, what this OPEC and non-OPEC agreement has been successful at doing, is basically precluded shorts from entering into the market. Of course, there are shorts, but this has precluded extra shorts from entering into the market. And they've been able to talk the market up at various points over the course of the last 6 to 8 months since the agreement was initially concluded. So the question is, from here, can they continue to say or give the market the reassurance that the overall market is balancing? And I think from here we have to look at overall what supply and demand looks like for the balance of the year. And it's definitely going to be the case that we are going to be in a supply deficit for the balance of the year compared to the first half of the year, where basically OPEC overproduced leading into the first quarter, leading to a high amount of exports and leading into continued builds in inventories all the way through the first quarter of the year. And so from here, we're looking at a period of time where we should start to see more active OECD draws in inventories, and that should lead to prices moving higher, more in line with what they intend to achieve. The problem is that's a lot to ask.